The Nissan Leaf has been around since 2011. Back then it was revolutionary with its electric powertrain and 73-mile range. If you wanted an affordable electric car, you either had the Renault Zoe or the Nissan Leaf. Are these cars still important though in today's world where there are loads of electric cars available? Well, let's see if the Nissan Leaf is still important. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So, let's start with the styling. For the 2023 model year, Nissan gave the Leaf a little facelift to bring it in line with the bigger Nissan Ariya. At the front we get this different fake grille design with the same pattern to the Ariya. We get the same LED headlights, no, the bumper is slightly different than before, and we also get some fog lights. Also at the front we get the charging port, which is quite handy and is most likely the best place to put a charging port on a car. Finally, to finish the facelift off, at the front we get the new Nissan logo. Let's have a look at the specs of the Nissan Leaf. So for the Nissan Leaf there are two battery options. There is a 39 kWh battery pack which will make the car do about 168 miles of range. This has a 148 brake horsepower motor connected to it. The next battery pack is the Leaf E+. This has a 59 kWh battery pack and this will make the car do about 239 miles of range. But this one has the more powerful 214 brake horsepower electric motor connected to it. Whilst it is not the greatest as the new Peugeot E208, which can do 258 miles of range, it is not bad considering it has 60 more brake horsepower than the Peugeot, and the Leaf is also bigger than that. The price of the new Nissan Leaf starts at £28,995. Moving around to the side, changes are kept to a minimum, but we do get some new colours, which in this grey I do really like. We also get some new wheel options which are inspired yet again by the Nissan Ariya. Moving around to the back, the changes are less discreet. This is because there are no changes apart from the logo change. I am fine with this now, as I think it looks quite nice from the rear. I would have liked to see some LED tail lights now. Let's have a look on the inside. Stepping inside the Nissan Leaf facelift, and there are not as many changes as you would expect. We get this nice interior with some leather touches and the new Nissan logo. We get the same gear shifter and infotainment system as before, although you can now use Alexa with this infotainment system like you can on the Duke and Qashqai. Overall, the car is starting to feel outdated, but it is still livable. Personally, I think if they added the newer infotainment system from the bigger Ariya, then I think it would have made the car feel more modern and more premium for a few more years to come. Let's check the rear seats out. So, getting into the rear, legroom is okay, but headroom is not that great if you are over 6 foot and you sit up straight. One issue that I have now is because the batteries are stored under the floor, and this is based on the first gen Nissan Leaf, the floor is quite high, which means you do sit quite awkwardly. This position that you sit in may not be good for longer journeys. Let's check the boot out. So, opening the boot, you are welcomed with a 435 litre boot space with the seats up. What I don't like now is that you have nowhere to store the charging cables, which is annoying, and if you fold the rear seats down, they don't fold down flat, so you have to lift items over a ridge. Also, if you have the Bose sound system, there is a big subwoofer and amp in the back, again taking up more space. So what do I think of the Nissan Leaf then? Well, I still think it is a very relevant car in today's market. The facelift has helped it keep up with its rivals, but to really prove it, I think it needs another generation. Sadly, the Nissan Leaf as we know it, the future is unknown. But it looks like the Leaf could live on as a smaller Ariya SUV. This may help with some of the issues that have been mentioned though, for example the practicality issues. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.